Alright. Whew. A little late today. I apologize. A little late this morning. Almost 10 minutes late. Alright. Let's remove this out of the way. I don't need it right now. I don't need to do. Alright, I think we're golden. Let me check my Streamlabs real quick. Everything is looking good. My microphone is correct. Let me double check. And it looks like it is. Ooh. And it's not muted. Alright, cool. Anyways, guys, welcome. Welcome to another stream here today. Or if you're watching this in the future, welcome to another video. Welcome. I hope you guys have been doing great and wonderful on this day. Last week was a little bit hectic, so I didn't get a chance to stream as much as so it is. And then this week on Monday was a holiday, so I decided to just chill. And then we're here on Wednesday. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend. We're in the halfway of the week already, so hopefully everything's going well. All right, so where were we? I don't remember what we did last time. Should have checked the last stream. I think I was showing something. Maybe towards the end I was talking about the ocean part. On the plane is passing by. All right. And I did say that I was going to take a week, right, for the ocean to see if I can get it working, but since I didn't get really much work into it last week, like I said, it was kind of hectic last week, so I didn't get a chance to actually touch it as much as I wanted to. So I might give myself another week for this week. I mean, it's already Wednesday, so you know, so let's see how it goes, and let's see if I can get it working this week. I did touch it a little bit last week. I mean, not last week. I touched it a little bit yesterday. And we can go from there. A notification on Streamlabs. They bring Hollow Knight's essence to your stream with bold atmospheric overlays meant to impress. Ooh. I haven't played Hollow Knight though, and I heard that there's a new one coming out, right? Like Silk Song or something? Silk Song, was that the name? Let's see. I guess I can go here. Something about Silk Song. Was it Hollow Knight though? Yeah, there we go. Hollow Knight Silk Song. A lot of people talking about this right now. They're excited. When does it come out? I feel like I might play the first one though, because people are this excited. I definitely want to see. Initial release. Ooh, it's coming out already? Tomorrow? What's this initial release? Where's the release date for this? Yeah. Damn. Well, for those of you guys that are excited about it, man, that's great. But if I were to play this one, I want to play the original one, the first one, which came out in 2017. Excuse me. That's crazy. I hope you guys enjoy tomorrow, or I don't know how early it comes out, but this sounds very exciting. Obviously, there's a different dates that it comes out. Damn. Alright, well. I don't know how that came out. Right? Oh yeah, because of the Streamlabs notification, right? Hollow Knight. I was like, how did that come out? Anyway, back to work. Alright. So we were working on this ocean. I was working on this ocean yesterday. Let's see. Let's zoom out. So, oh yeah, I remember. my goal here is to find out the edges of the sand and between the sand and coast, the sand and the land, so I can create those transition tiles that I would like to create. And I was working on yesterday. I think I got it to working in a good spot. So let's turn this off because I don't need that. I was doing so much debugging on this, so I even created my own ocean layer to see what was going on with the edges of the sand and all of that. This is crazy. I even show debug numbers on the tiles to figure it out. There was some issues going on, which I think I figured it out by now. Let's build that. So as you can see, we got the edges. We got some of these. There's certain situations where I ended up getting this side, but from the looks of it, it doesn't really matter because they're 15. That's the index of what tile you should choose, or the atlas, and 15 ends up being like all surrounded, like sand. So this will not create a problem, but it just usually happens on the edges of the chunks. As you will see, as I'm moving my player around, you will see those happening. But as you can see, there shouldn't be a problem. All of these numbers here are going to be the index of what the tile should be on a 15 tile set, or 16, since it starts at 0. Yeah, it starts at 0, but I don't use 0. I think 0 doesn't get counted, at least on my side. But yeah, so you can see like the tiles that transition straight from like halfway, like the left half of the tile is sand and the right half of the tile is something else. You can see that it's going to be 10 when it comes to those types of tiles in here. Now we have tiles that is kind of like diagonal, like the top left diagonal. It's going to be sand, and the right, kind of like right, depending how deep I go in that art, it will be the land. And then we have this section here where it's going to transition a little bit of sand in this corner, and the right side of this tile is going to be whatever land. And then we come back to those 10s, so you can see that same thing here. So that's what I want to do. I just want to double check that all of these are going to be okay. So we got 14, which is like the corners, and this opposite corner is going to be 7. From the looks of it, they all look okay. Then we got 10, 10, and then we have this other tile, which is going to be all sand. But this is the problem with this section that's going to create issues. As I move my character a little bit to the left, that this stays 15, because I don't update this tile set at all. So I'm wondering if I may need to have a separate tile layer for the ocean so that I can update it automatically if this becomes an issue. Because let me move my character a little bit to the left. See that? This still stays 15. I remove the numbers wherever I transition to new chunks. I remove everything, but you can still see that this, man, it's still 15 though, which is okay. Yeah, it's still 15, which is fine. So I don't know if I should deal with those or not. I guess I'll just have to start rendering them. But anyway, now we have these sections where it's from coast to sand and end up being 5. 5, 5, 5. So this is things I need to take account for. And then we got 7 where it's going to transition coast to sand. And this 14 ends up being where it's going to be on the edge of the sand, where it's gonna, the waves is going to be moving, right? Same thing with 5. Maybe a little bit of 7. Maybe in this corner here. Okay. Only other problem that I have is that the opposite, let's say the water was on the opposite side, like the land section and the ocean ends up like swapping. The edges don't get set up correctly. And let me show you, let me find one. That's the only issue that I can see that I have right now that I have to figure out how to deal with it. You can see like the deep ocean and then transition to like regular see-through water that you see in the bottom. So here is gonna be the problem when it comes to like I said, it was on the opposite side. These is all 15, and the problem with that is that the way that I detect tiles is that it goes from left to right, and since I'm going left to right, it's always going to be sand, because this 15 solid here are initially sands. So the left side, the bottom tile, and this diagonal tile here, so the right bottom and bottom right, that's how it determines what tile this tile should be. But because what's the right way of telling this? Because it never detects the ones, it never checks the one on top and the left, it doesn't do it correctly. So my thought process here is that I'm gonna have to check the land section and convert this to a sand. Convert this from land transitioning to sand so that this could make sense. But I don't want to deal with it right now. We'll deal with it in the future if that's a future me problem. But otherwise, other than that, I think that everything else is correct. Hold on. Let me transition here. We got some that are 12, 14, 7. Okay. Cool. So let's start doing those tiles. So let's go with the other side first, because I felt like it was easier to determine. Here, I'm gonna do coast first before I do these, because I don't have the tiles for these yet. So let's work on these first. Alright, so let's go into the code. Alright. Okay. So where are we? So we have the ocean owner, which ends up being the beach. The beach, and so beach is basically the sand area, right? And I need to detect these tiles here. And this is how I check out. This is how I print the tile numbers on top of it and tell it what to render. Cool. So we have the edges in here. What color? Hold on. Oh, I see. So 1321 ends up being the red side. Got it. Get it. Alright. So what I would like to do here, actually I don't know why I need to, since this is the beach area, there should be majority of all sand anyway. So I'll just be the atlas chords here, and sand is always going to be on 0. Let's check the tile set for it. Check the tile set. So we got a source of 0, and the sand is down here. I'm most likely going to be updating this sand, because I haven't updated it for a long time. I think I'm going with this side, right? I think this was the sand that I was going with. Let's find out, guys. Let's find out. It's been so long, I haven't even touched it. I may not even have all the tiles here at all, but we'll find out. Alright. So this brighter yellow one is the one that's going to be under the water. And this other section is going to be the sand. So the center of that ends up being 3423, which is 15. That's what 15 should be at. 3423. And it chooses this ocean atlas with this ocean tiles here. Let's open this up a little bit. They got ocean tiles here. Let's go to the beach section, and 3423 is the number, right? So it's already there. So now we have to detect Let's check out here and see which ones do you want to do and see if it does it correctly. Excuse me. So 5 being that it should be this, where it's going to transition to underwater. Yeah. Let's do that. 5. Okay. Oh, well, which one should be 5 again? I didn't get the number. It is 3223 on index 5. 3223. 3223. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was 32. 23. No, wait, it wasn't 23. 32 what? Wait, was it 22, 23? What? Wait, oh, it's 34, 23. It's 32. I was like, wait, why is that the same number? No, that's fine. That's good. Let's see if that works. And let's do one thing here first, though. So we're in the beach. So this is where all sand should go to, and this is like the edges, right? So I just want to make sure I get that correctly, and it shouldn't be on sand. Shouldn't be on that. It should be ground. So let's get that correct there. And then the edges should be water too, so I should be fine with that. Should I be okay with that? Oh, should water 2 be water? Because water 2 is higher index, layer index. So I don't want the water to be under it. So this may need to be water 1. I need to set the water as well. So I need to get that in here. Let's get the water in here, shall we? Oh, that's fine. Let's do one thing at a time. Let's build this and let's check it out to see if it actually worked. And see if this is what I need to do here. I may have to set everything to 3223, I think. Let's build this. All right, it's done building. Let's hopefully it doesn't crash. There we go. All right, so let's move my character around and we can see any updates on it. Okay. So where'd my numbers go? Oh yeah. I'm about to go back and get those numbers again. What happened here? What happened to my... Let's clear this entire thing. Clear. Yeah, but why am I not getting these numbers anymore? And why are these 2? Am I calling this anywhere else? Why does it only display 2 when I'm displaying 2 numbers? What happened? Ay. Like this is not even index anymore. What's going on? Let's reload the project. Wait, hold on, cancel. Reload project, please. Yeah, I was right. Don't save. I'm confused. Is this build? It doesn't make sense because I'm displaying both. Oh, you know, well. Oh, yeah. Well, what's so weird? Maybe I was doing, I don't know what I was like doing before. I see the problem. Let's turn that off. I'll show this instead. So let's build it again. And let's move this up so it doesn't on all the tiles that are ocean, I guess. Or yeah. Let's do it on top of here, so it not only does it do it on beach, but it does it on everybody. I probably was doing something afterwards and I forgot, and I never built it, so that's why the first time worked. And when I built it right before I closed the editor, I ended up doing what I was doing that I was confused on. It should be good now, I think. I should be good to go. I'm opening Godot right now. Give it a second. It's opening up on my other screen. Project installation. Alright, there we go. It's open now. So let's zoom out. Be exactly how it was before when I started the stream, because I didn't save anything. And turn the ocean layer off. Let's get the character. Oh wow, I actually built everything. Whoops. That's fine. I can actually see all the numbers though. I'm displaying all the numbers, that's why it lagged a little. It's all 15, that means all sides should be ocean. Same thing here, or like coast. And then we got deep stuff here. Cool. Nice. Alright, so we had a problem over here. I didn't do number 5 here though. I'm assuming that it's not coming from here. Hold on, let me double check. Alright, so it's not that 5 that I was thinking of. So it most likely will be coming from, if I go back here, it should be 5 from, it should be 5 from the coast. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Should be here instead. And I should probably do that in here. Hold on, give me a second. I think we should do it on water 1. Water 2 is the topmost higher layer, so I believe that's where the water should go. And let's get the atlas coordinates in here. We'll start off from there. If this is beach, this is if it's transitioned to ocean, and then we have regular water here. I think it's regular coast. So we'll do atlas coordinates there. And let's set those correctly first before for coast. So what is the name of the coast, or what number is coast for all sides? This tile set 1. Whew, those are going crazy. All sides for regular coast. I think it's like deeper water here. It is 1.8. Perfecto. I think it's already 1.8 on coast here. But it's not. 1.8. 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we got coast to be 1.8 there. So let's build this. And let's see how that looks like. Do 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 do. They play a Pokemon song, but the actual like video, and it's Star Trek. That's interesting. All right, so it's done building, and it's loading right now. All right, let's zoom out, put this down. Let's see where I'm at right now. Okay, so I may lag a little because I'm displaying all these numbers here. Well, give me 1 second, y'all. Let's undo all that. All right, so now we got a tile over here. Just great. That's a 15. Should be a 15 though. I think it should, because this should transition to here, which then transitions to here. Yeah, that should be good. That should be good. That should be good, good, good. There we go. Look at that. I just need to put water on top of this. So let's do that as well. Let's find the water that should go on top. I think it's this one on 5. How would that work? Hold on. How do I deal with 2 different tiles? I don't want to do an if statement saying, hey, if it equals 5, then do this. That's not how it should be done. I think I'm gonna have to create another section that goes from like beach, from coast to beach, and uses the same index as this to be 2 and 8. Because I've done that in other sections. So like go from like grass to pond. I have its own section with all these indices. I'm gonna have to do the same thing for this. It'll be like coast to sand. And let me just copy all of this stuff, or is there